Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I want to discuss about the document object. Like when you run any HTML site or any other pages, so it's actually provided some of the documents object. So now if you want to get all the documents object, like here if you go to our index.html, here you can see they have some of the element as the HTML head, the meta, the link, right? So they have some of the element, the body. So if you want to get all the data like here into the index.js, here first of all I want to check it. Okay, like with this console log, with this console and then console log, I want to run as a documents. Okay, I want to make it as a document. So if you make it as a document, then it will be return what? Click as a save all, it will be return our total HTML site. That means all that our elements it will be loaded. If you now go there, click as a refresh. Now you can see it's now display as a document. So if you open this document, now you can see it's totally started that HTML, then head, and then the body, and then everything. Okay, everything you will get. That means that HTML will be started from here, and then that is HTML is ended. That means all that our details from here is HTML is started and HTML is ended. Okay, you can see HTML is ended in here. So total documents it will be get. Okay, and if you want to get that all elements, then you can also get it like then you have to run as a console and then the console log and then the document, the document and then the all. Okay, I want to use that as a all. That is the documents all. I simply loaded these documents all, and now if you click as a save all, and now if you go and here right now I want to refresh it. Now you can see it's now get all that our object data, and here there is a HTML collection. There is all that collection data is now successfully getted. Like right now they have the 46 data, and there is a HTML, the head, and then the meta. Okay, there is a meta and also another all that is pane. Everything is successfully getted. So now if you want to get that specific some of the element like as the HTML and then the head. Okay, so that is one of the array. Here if you want to get it, you can get it by the indexing, like that is our 0 index as the HTML, right? HTML is the 0 index, and then the head is the 1, then the 2, then the 3. So I want to get like as a head, I want to get that head elements. If you want to get it like that is our 0 index and that is our 1 index, right? I want to get that 1 index. So better I copy it and then I want to paste it. So I want to get that 1 index. So if you want to get that 1 index, what exactly you have to do? Simple work. Only we have to add that as a our array. Array will be as a 0 and then 1. I want to get that head, so that will be as a 1. That means 1 index data I want to get. If you now click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, okay, I make it as a refresh, and now you can see it's now successfully get that head, right? And if you want to get another one like as a title or body, so if you want to access this body, then what exactly you have to do? That is our 0 index and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 and then 7. That means the 7, if you want to get that body, then that will be our 7 index. So if you want to get this 7 index, then what exactly you have to do? Simple, I make it as a 7. Okay, now that should be get this our 7 data. If you now click as a save all, and now go there, click as a refresh this page again. Now you can see it's now successfully get that our body element. Okay, it's successfully get that our body element. I hope friend you get some of the idea. And also if you want to get all that our elements, how many element length in here, if you want to get it, then there is also another one. Better I copy it. Okay, copy it and then I paste it. So there is a documents and then all. I want to declare another property as a length property. Okay, so now I simply declare that length property. Now our length, all that length should be displayed. Click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see right now it's display as a 46. That means they have the 46 elements in here. So if you want to add new one, like I want to do, if in our index.html into the body, like that is our body. So to this body area I want to take another p tag. Okay, p tag and as a hi, this is new. Okay, I just simply name this, and now if you click as a save all, now I have added another element. Now that should be updated as a 47. Now if you click as a refresh, you can see its new element is added as a 47. Okay friend, and also if you want to get this domain, you can also get it. There is another function like I just want to do, I want to run it. Better I copy, okay, because here that will be needed a lot of the time. I want to make it as a clean, and here I want to copy it. Okay, I copy multiple one, I simply paste it. So now there is a I want to access our domain. So if you want to access this domain, that will be as a documents and then dot domain. Okay, so if you make it as a documents dot domain, now that should be print our URL. Right now I'm working into the local host. So now that should be display on the localhost port. You can see it's not display the localhost port. If you want to access this URL, you can also access this URL. If you want to access it, then that will be as a document. Okay, document dot URL. Okay, so URL. So if you write down as a document dot URL, then that will be provided your URL name. Click as a save all. Now go there, click as a refresh. Now you can see it's now successfully display our document URL. So right now that is our URL. Okay, and also if you want to get that every data, that means that is our total object, and they have some of the properties, argument, everything is in here, right? I want to get our this doc type. Okay, if you want to get this doc type, that is another one, as another function as a doc type. If you write down as a doc type, then that will be loaded. I show you like here. Then you have to write down as a doc. Sorry, that will be as a document. Okay, document, and into this document there is another one as a doc type. Okay, doc. You can see there is a doc type. So if you run that as a doc type, now click as a save all. Now that should be display our doc type as a HTML. You can see it's now display as a doc type as a HTML. If you want to get a specific header data, so before I have already get this head data, body data by the indexing, right? You can also get it in different way. Then you have to do simple work in just document, and then I want to get that head. Okay, I want to get that head. Now that will be get our head part. Now click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see it's now successfully get our only head part. Okay, so it's now successfully get that our head part. And if you want to get that same as a body part, then only you have to do simple, you have to use that as a document, document and document dot body. Okay, I want to get that our body tag. So now it will be get all that our body part. Click as a save all. Now go there, now click as a refresh. You can see it's now successfully get our body part. So as I told you before, you can get both of this like that way. If you want to get that by the indexing, then you can get that index all that head data, and now that is our body. Okay, and also there is another one, like if you go whatever the elements actually you want to take, you can take it from to this area. Like that is one of the form, and here which data you want to get, like the viewport, and there is a character set. If you want to get that character set, right now in our meta tag there is a character set as a UTF-8. Okay, so if you want to access it, then you can also access it. That will be as a document. So there is a document, and then there's the character set. Okay, character set. So if you write down as a character set, now that should be get this character set data. Click as a save all. Now refresh. Now you can see it's now display as a UTF-8. Okay, and also if you want to get this as a content type, which type of content is that, you can also get it. That is our documents, and then that will be as a content type. Okay, content type. You can see that is one of the another property as a content type. So now if you run it, now click as a save all. Now go there, click as a refresh. Now you can see our content type as a text HTML. And now if you want to get that as a class name, like into the body, right? Into this body they have one of the class. So if you want to get this class name, like there is a mean.vh100p5bz light. So that is the class name. I want to get this class name. If you want to get it, then only you have to do like here you have to add that as a documents. Okay, document, and then that will be access our body, right? And after that body I want to use that class name. So that is our class name. Okay, that is a class name. So if you run that as a class name, now that should be get this body tag class name. If you now go click as a refresh, now you can see it's now successfully get this class name. If you want to get this class name by the array, then you can also get it. Then they have the another one as a class name, that is a class list. Okay, there is another property as a class. You can see there is a class list. Then that will be get all the data by array. Like you click as a save all. Now go there, click as a refresh. Now you can see it's now successfully get that all that array data. There is a mean dot the p5 and then busy light. So there is the different type of class is included in here. And after that, if you want to get that our form, then you can also get it. Better I copy it. Okay, and I make it as a clean because that will be needed. I want to make it as a clean. Okay, I make it as a clean, and here I paste it. Like I want to get that form. So if you want to get this form, then only you have to do, there is a documents, and after the document you have to add that as a forms. Okay, that is a forms. Okay, so here you have to write down it as a forms. And now if you click as a save all, and now let's check this out, click as a refresh. Now you can see it's now display one of the form as a HTML collection, and they have one of the form added in here. If you expand it, like right now they have the only one form. You can see there is a length as a 1. That means they have the only one form. If you go to our HTML, into this HTML, I want to check it, is there have any form or not? Yes, you can see they have one of the form, right? So there is a form is started and form is ended. So right now they have only one form. For the reasons it's now display as a length 1. So I want to access our form 0 index. That means there is only one. So that is one of the array data. I want to get that as a 0. So that means that will be started from the 0, right? So here we have to call it like I copy it and then I paste it. So that will be as a form, and I want to get our specific first form, because right now they have the only one, so it should be started from the 0, right? So that is our 0 index form. I want to get this one. So if you now click as a save all, and now if you go click as a refresh, now you can see it's now successfully get our form. You can see there is a total form, it's now successfully get it. And if you now want to access this form ID, if you want to access this form class, then you can also use it. That means you can also able to access it. Then only you have to do, better I paste it, so I into the form, that means our 0 index form, right? So into the 0 index form area, I want to access that ID. Then that will be get that ID, and also I want to get that class name. Okay, that means after the dot, then that will be as a class name. I want to access this form class name. And now if you click as a save all, and now if you go now click as a refresh, now you can see it's now perfect. It's now perfectly get our form class name as a PL1. You can see it's now display as a PL1, and also ID data, ID as a add form, that is add post form, and now you can see it's now showing as a add post form. Okay friend, I hope that is very basic. Just simply understand how that you can able to access all that property with this, that is documents, all that property. Okay, here I simply take it. So it's not much important that you have to understand. Just simply just take some of the concept, how to use all the elements. Okay, and with these documents, how can you use that, access that body, how can you access that form. If you want to access anything, if you want to access that script, you can add that script. If you want to access that form, a specific some of the action, you can also access this action. If you want to access this, which type of method is that, if you want to access it, you can also able to access it. Okay, so that is just pretty much simple things. I hope you understand that part. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.